So what if you're just a guy doing his duties for the class, carrying books by yourself? Though since it's only you, you're struggling to carry them and don't see the girl in front of you on her phone. You bump into each other and you apologize, and you later talk to your friends about that whole thing. But your friend says that there's a certain rumor going around about that girl and how she's selling herself off. And so you start wondering if that rumor is true. Well, that's the story of the sauce I have for you today. Let's Talk 494877, called Are the Rumors True? It's from the artist Mutsuki. It's a gyaru tag, and even from that short summary, it's pretty interesting. So let's get right into it. The dojo starts out with our main guy walking, carrying some books, complaining about how heavy they are. In the next shot though, we see him still complaining about being the only one doing that job, but also this girl on her phone. So of course, they bump into each other and he drops the books. But the girl starts apologizing, saying it's her fault, which the MC realizes she's definitely not okay and apologizes too. But she gets extremely threatening to him, saying she's fine and walks off. It cuts to later and the MC is talking with his friend about the whole ordeal. There's then a rumor brought up that she beat up 10 people at a rival school and is a master at martial arts. But his friend's interested in another rumor, that she's been hustling herself for 30K. It then cuts again to the MC now spying on her, wondering if the rumor is true.
Hey, wait a second.
Though he doesn't believe someone like her would do it, and that his gut doesn't believe it. It's just that she doesn't seem like the type, but is still curious about the truth, and decides to use his part-time money to find out. He walks in somewhere with his wallet out, but she catches him saying that he's been looking for her for a while, and it's unpleasant having him stare at her. But she notices his wallet stacked and wants to talk to him somewhere else, which makes the MC think he's done for. It cuts to an alley where the MC catches a right hook to the face as she yells about him looking for her for that reason, saying that she's not that shallow. He apologizes, saying that he heard it from somewhere else, and she wants answers from who told him, but he doesn't disclose that, and she just starts to walk away, thinking that people really think of her as that shallow, and how it came to that. There's then these two panels about the same situation with a different outcome, but it cuts to her again sitting on a bench, depressed, thinking that looks matter that much. It cuts back to the MC complaining about the pain and goes somewhere to be left alone, which just so happens to be where she is, which he immediately books it, and she calls back for him and apologizes for hitting him, which he doesn't forgive her for, and the two make a bit of small talk, and he says that he made up a lie of him tripping into a cabinet at home without bringing her up. She says that he's nicer than he looks, and he also didn't sell out his friend when she was threatening for it, but his eyes wander and he immediately gets berated for getting some extra blood flow in that situation, and he starts to make excuses, but she thinks that's all it takes for him to get that reaction, and wants him to come with her for a second and ditch his afternoon classes, because this is her apology for the injury, and they just do the deed in the restroom. It cuts to after, and the MC is left in stall complaining about it hurting and wondering where she went. She's right outside though, thinking about what she just did, and also thinks that people's perception of her might be more accurate than she thought, and may have gone too far with that apology. And the dojo ends. Overall, I rate this an 8 out of 10. It's just too short for me to truly enjoy, but even then it's still really good. The character interactions are pretty funny too, and the comedic moments tie everything together really well, and the art is just so good. I recommend you check it out for yourselves as always. That's all I got. I'll see you in the next one.
Attack on Titan, Tokyo Ghoul. These hentai babes make me drool. Hasane Biku is great. She makes me masturbate. Fairy tale.